All right, guys, we are on day 214 of the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian went missing in February, on February 25th into the 26th in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and here's what we know. Sebastian Rogers is 15 years old. He turns 16 in December. And what we want is nothing more than to make this the best Sweet 16, not just for him, but for his family. And bring Sebastian Rogers home. Not home to a mess of drama, but back home. And then authorities will be able to figure out what happened, right? So again, guys, it's been 214 days, and there hasn't been a sighting of Sebastian. There have been a lot of leads that come in and potential sightings and stuff from Tennessee to San Diego. But again, not Sebastian. The goal is to find Sebastian Rogers. He vanished in February. Not find drama, not rehash the drama like a lot of these not so creative creators are doing. The drama is wild. You would think that we're on the Jerry Springer show, but we're not. This is real life. That there's a real teenager missing, and there is a real family going through some really tough times, right? And it's not helping. It's not. Getting on the ground and searching is helping. Getting on the ground and searching and then chasing somebody away is deterring. Big difference, right, guys? Big difference. And you don't see that often, right? Deterrence and people that get involved to chase people away. You see it in movies, maybe like back in the civil rights days, stuff like that. But I mean, today in Tennessee, to be chased away from the case, I'm not speaking about us, I'm just saying in general, everybody that gets involved, everybody that puts a foot on the ground gets doxxed, gets targeted. Let's dig on this guy and see what he has, his ulterior motives for wanting to find Sebastian Rogers. The motive is simple. There's a reward. I'm assuming that the person and people that are looking, maybe that, I'm not saying that they're doing it for the money, but again, there's a reward, and Sebastian is missing. 1 + 1 = 2. Doesn't necessarily mean that the person that came to help search did something they shouldn't have done. Possible, I mean, aliens could have done it, but likely, no. Highly doubtful that a YouTuber or a streamer or a good Samaritan that wants to find a missing teen is going to throw themselves into the middle of a drama fest and get attention left and right, which makes you wonder, is this a tactic by creators? Think about that for a second, because it worked, right? People are scared to search. People are scared to get involved. They don't want to deal with the doxing. They don't want to deal with the drama. They don't want to drag their wives, their daughters, their families through the mud to find a missing teen. You take the YouTube drama creator and TikToker out of the equation and you have a search for Sebastian. You add them into the equation and you have drama for Sebastian. It's not that hard to figure out and dissect who's doing what at this point. This channel's been quite consistent. It's about Sebastian Rogers. He's 15 years old. He has autism and he's missing. The drama is not missed at all, and it should stop because, I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's gonna have an example set. One of the creators that wants to push it and gung-ho it to the finish line. It's expensive at the finish line. Trust us, we know. We've been there before, and we're going back again. For Sebastian Rogers, age 15, missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, vanished in February. We are now in September, and we are approaching a very great month to really bolster the search. So to the bullies out there, if you want to keep going and keep bullying people and keep doxing and scaring people away, the warning shot was fired very loudly. It ricocheted, apparently, from panel to panel and made its rounds on the YouTube and TikTok. But now it's ricocheting and it's hitting a lot of other TikTokers and YouTubers. And it's showing a pattern where every time somebody gets involved in this specific and very unique search, it comes at a cost to their reputation. If they don't have something in their background, make way, because they'll make it up. It's YouTube. That's what we're dealing with. You're not a sex offender. You are today, buddy. Predator. Guys, they drop the easiest insults because they know it hits the nerve of America when you call somebody a monster against children. So they do that on people that are searching for the kids. And then you have professional PIs that are slamming other people that want to help find Sebastian Rogers. He's 15. He has autism. He vanished like a ghost, okay? Something has to be done. When I say something, I mean people have to search for the kid and they shouldn't be bullied away. It's crazy. The bullying should have stopped. It should have never started. And a very interesting month is coming up to shout you bullies out loud from the rooftops all the way down to the bottom. They will hear about the bullying that happened in this case, and the people that started the rumors about we're working on a Netflix special. No, we weren't, but you guys did give a great angle that has nothing really to do with the young teenager, Sebastian Rogers, but more so I don't know what I can call the people that deter everybody from wanting to help find a missing teen. And then you have a tip jar shaking on your screen. You want tips like a gypsy, but you want to scare people off. So you're getting tips to scare off anybody that dare get involved, unless they get involved behind you and shake your tip jar. Bizarre. Grifters, they've got some nerve to call us grifters. That's wild stuff. What grifter brings 50K to the party? Give me a break. If that's the case, then boy, are we missing something. I don't know. Maybe there's another definition for a grifter that I just don't know. Not us. Grifters, tip jars, gypsies. Again, guys, Sebastian Rogers went missing February 25th into the 26th, and he became a ghost in the machine. So now that the drama has slowed down and sparked back up a little bit like a rekindling forest fire, it died down a lot, and it let us see through the smoke, see through the BS, and see through who we have to essentially be careful about, right? As far as misinformation, as far as spreading these wild theories and then igniting these crazy online angry mobs and inciting these random crazies from across the country to all unite together and chase away all help for Sebastian Rogers. Bizarre, disgusting, distasteful, and it goes beyond bullying. It does, but you are the definition of a bully, and cool. You're a 40-year-old woman on YouTube all day bullying anybody that wants to look for a missing teenager. Bizarre. Anybody that bullies in a case like this, give me a break. We have to be united. We have to stand united. The story has to be about Sebastian and Sebastian only, not the others. And you know who the others are. Everybody. If it's not Sebastian Rogers, I don't care. Nobody should, because gotta find Sebastian before you guys start your little party that you guys have been partying like you're at a bar for the past 7 months, like it's a tailgate. This isn't a damn tailgate. It's a missing teen case. People that are flying in and acting like, I'm gonna go search today, and then I'm gonna fly out and come back next week, and then I'm gonna show a video of a cricket. Guys, it's a missing teenager. Stop making games of it. You look like an idiot. And come at me all you want. I welcome the trolls. I welcome the controversy. But when you guys start attacking people that don't have a platform, it's not cool at all, because they can't defend themselves. They're dealing with a bunch of online sleuths that get together, unite the crazies, and they all start calling your work, whether you're a teacher, whether you are a construction worker, whether you are a gardener, whether you're a nun. They're coming for you. Whether you work for Mother Teresa or Lucifer, they don't care. They're coming. They'll get you, because it's one and the same with them. That's what we're seeing. It's good versus evil. But at the end of the day, we just want Sebastian Rogers back home, alive. Not much to ask for when you guys have been stirring all this drama for the past 7 months. Use your platforms a little bit wiser. Get the attention where it has to go, and it's Sebastian. That's where the attention should have been from the beginning. It started with him, and then it quickly morphed into the weirdest snowball of mumbo jumbo. The best way to explain this case is you got to the restaurant, you ordered a salad, and you sat down. Your salad comes out, and you find a cockroach in the salad. And I'm stealing this from my buddy Jose Baez. You find a cockroach in that salad. You're not going to eat around the cockroach. You're going to send it back, right? So that's what we're asking you to do in the case of Sebastian Rogers. Don't pick around the cockroaches. Don't eat around the cockroaches. Don't try to put your fork around the cockroaches. Send the whole damn meal back. Send it back to the kitchen. Tell them, what the hell is this? And if they serve you up another cockroach, you leave. You don't sit down. Again, it's not that crazy. You get a cockroach in the meal. You send that meal back. You tell them to keep it. Make you a new one. See if it comes out any better, and if it doesn't, you part ways, right, guys? If the channel is gonna start on somebody else that just announced that they're out there looking, leave the channel. Give them a thumbs down. And if you're the host of that, stop. What are you doing? There's a kid missing. This is not a tailgate at a football game. This isn't. This is a serious situation that apparently has turned into the Jerry Springer meets Maury show. and it's off the rails, beyond off the rails. Again, cockroaches are in the salad, and it's time to send that salad back. You send it as fast as it came to you. You send it back to the same place it came. You send that meal back, and you ask them, what the hell's up with this cockroach in here? And when they explain, if they can explain a cockroach in your meal and you eat it still, they're that good then. You know, it's wild. But I don't think that I don't think they're that good, guys. I don't. I think that they are we're overestimating how good they are. And it's horrible to use the word good when you're dealing with evil. And that's what that kind of stuff is, right? When you bully people that can't defend themselves, you're evil. And then when you meet your match and then you go running and you tell everybody that now you're threatened because somebody else with a platform came out and said, what are you doing? Now you're running and you're scared. Come on. You had no problem running your mouth for 7 months. But when you get asked a simple question, like, I'll leave it at that. At the end of the day, it's not like there's no threats, and there's no such thing as a threat with a lawsuit. It's not a threat. You're going to get sued. If it's a bogus lawsuit, you sue them back. Welcome to the legal system. That's how it works, right, guys? You get sued, you have to answer to it. You don't, it's on them. They'll answer to it because their channels will be suspended. That's why they're definitely going to answer. They're not going to just ignore it, especially when YouTube closes their account because they're waiting for an answer. The easy way out would be they don't answer. That would be amazing if they just say, oh, we never got this, and then their account is frozen and they gotta respond to get back in. Then we know they got served, right, guys? So again, don't follow the lead set by the people that are currently being barbecued in front of you. Literally the trolls that are being cooked for the crimes that we allege that they have committed. And there are a lot. When you guys make these crazy allegations and then you incite people to get together and then you circumvent stuff, and YouTube is not an airtight ship by any means of the definition airtight. Far from it. A lot of the moderators that work at these channels, you really think we don't talk to them a lot? Guys, use your common sense. It's not that crazy to do. Common sense suggests that your circles are not very airtight, that information gets out. When you guys share documents with each other, it always gets to us. It does. Which is how we're kind of, I want to say, 2 steps ahead of the trolls, luckily. So again, if you see something, say something. Sebastian Rogers went missing February 25th into the 26th. He's 15 years old. He turns 16 this December. Let's make it a sweet 16. Let's bring him home to his family where he belongs. He does not need to be out wherever he is. Guys, the kid vanished without a trace. Again, if you see something, say something. Stay safe, stay vigilant. And if you're being bullied,